Hey guys, welcome back. Well, last episode we finished rebuilding this engine and it's time to put it back in the Odyssey. So I'm gonna do that right now and time lapse it. Let's go. Well, got the engine fully installed and the exhaust and everything. Now I think it's time to see if it'll start. Alright, the first thing I want to see though is if this pump is working. So I'm going to watch that and see if the fuel squirts out while I'm pumping. I got to turn this fuel on. Fuel's on. So let me just crank it and see if we get fuel coming. Okay, yeah, we got fuel. Hopefully you saw that. Just gonna hook up this line. Guess I could choke it. Yeah, turn the choke on. It's gonna be loud. Alright, fire in the hole for start. A little bit down the hatch. See if it fires on that. Oh. Dang, nice, that was great. It doesn't idle, I guess, but it seems a lot quieter than my last exhaust. This is the stock exhaust. Huh. Can't seem to get it to idle. That's frustrating. It's good enough for me right now, though. Means I can drive it. I want to see how this spark plug looks after that. Looks very clean. I mean, it's darkened because this is a used plug, but the real reason why I pulled this off is because I've got new stuff. I've got a new temperature sensor straight from China. So this one goes onto your spark plug like that. Looks like it's gonna work out nice. So if you compare thermocouples, this is the old one, this is the new one. And they're both what's called K-type, so they should be interchangeable. You've just got like a red and yellow wire. Red is negative on these. Let me swap that out. Okay, it's been a little while, but I have been tuning the carb and I'm about to take it out for a good test drive, so I'll show you that. We are running a 55 pilot jet, a 115 main jet. The jet needle is set to the position of 3 and the air screw is no, it's actually 2 turns out, so to account for my altitude. I'm gonna be just doing some trial runs today jetting. I also changed the fuel ratio, which you'll notice stock fuel ratio is 20:1. I went ahead with 32:1. That's what the forums online say. So we'll see how it does. If it smokes a lot, time to give it a good run. Oh man, the power on that felt great, and it didn't even get that hot. We have good temperature today, outdoor of like 60, so high at 280 on there, so that's great. It had plenty of power, and it didn't really smoke bad either. But I think I gotta turn my idle up. I was gonna go back to the shop and do like tons of jet swapping and all that, but I'm really liking the power, so I don't feel like quitting right now. Let me see what my top speed was. 45 miles per hour, and drove about 3 miles, so I think we're good. All right, well, I just got back from a pretty good 8-mile ride. Engine's nice and hot, about 300 degrees. It doesn't idle though, which is really frustrating. I'll show you what I mean. Flip it on. I mean, also sounds like there's something dragging, like the belt. It's weird. I don't know what that's about. It's weird. Huh. Time to look around. I'm gonna check the plug, see what color we got, and I'm gonna rejet that carb to have a higher, what is it, pilot? Yeah, higher pilot, so that I can maintain idle better. So yeah, I'm gonna go from a 55 pilot to a 58, and we'll see if that helps with the idle. Okay, pull that off. Alright, must have just slid right out. Okay, take off this guy. This is our pilot. So we want to size that up. This one's a 55. It's always the fun part. Gotta look through all these. There's no way I just did that. I pulled the 58. Woo! Alright, cool. Should be good. Put our little plastic thing back. Like so. Sprinkle a little sand inside and so there's to it, guys. Alright, let me pop this back on and check the plug too, and then we'll see how it runs. Okay, I pulled out the spark plug. Here's what it looks like. Try and give you a good view. Let's see if this will focus. Got kind of a brown. Tell me what you guys think in the comments of that color. It looks a little dry to me. It's not white though. It's nice and brown, so I think we're running pretty good. Pop that back in. Not very fun to remove when hot. Alright, how's it run now? Well, I got it off camera, but it doesn't want to stay idling. I don't know why. If I try and like park it, put my foot on the wheel, it just shuts off. I don't know. So it runs really well, except for the idle. Can't seem to figure that out. I've been jetting, trying a lot of different things. I'll show my spreadsheet right here of the different trials I've run. But yeah, let me take it out and show you what it can do. It's doing really good. I'm gonna go up in those hills and ride what I call the roller coaster. You'll see it, I'll put you up here. But super fun. Sorry for the wind. Does it roll? I might have. Gosh. recording? Yeah, there we are. Nice hair, huh? Well, as you can see, the engine rebuild went pretty well. Odyssey's got plenty of power, but that idle, it doesn't want to idle, it shuts off. So let me know in the comments what to do there. I've tried increasing the needle size for idle, and it just doesn't help increasing that fuel at idle. And for improvements, I really need to build some kind of like carrier for that ammo box. That's my toolkit. It just keeps popping off. It's driving me crazy. So I think I'll weld something up back here and stow it in there. Though I wanted to keep some weight on the front end. I don't know if that really helps. Alright, made it back to the garage. I was trying to explain it out there, but basically this little toolbox I have keeps falling off while I'm riding, so I think I'm gonna make some kind of little shelf or something back here. Maybe right here actually. Above the exhaust. I don't know, it gets kind of hot. Not really. Something in the back to keep that box out of the front. It's really hard to like store things and carry things because you can't wear a backpack like on a dirt bike. Looks like we had a top speed of 45 miles per hour, and this isn't right. I started this late. I want to say I drove like 13 miles, maybe something like that. Maybe 14 actually, but it was good. The roller coaster ride was fun, but everything was all washed out and really rocky, so it was kind of a rough ride. But the engine's running great. I mean, I've actually done 2 other rides on this. I don't know if you notice how dirty it is, but I've probably put like 50 miles on this new engine, or this rebuilt engine, and I'm really pleased with it. No issues really, other than the idle thing, which I think is more just the aftermarket carb. So I need to tune that carburetor and figure out what's going on there, but it's really good. It's super easy to rebuild, and yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.